Welcome back, YouTubers. I'm Timothy. Today we're talking about a subject that's very close to my heart, and that is crystals and crystal healing grids, basically. So today we're going to be teaching you how to work with crystal healing grids. The reason being is that we can use it for manifestation, for sending distant healing to someone that is in or going for an operation sometimes, and they really do work. Now remember, when we're asking anything from the universe, wanting to manifest anything, we want to make sure that it's in alignment with what we need. Okay, so the universe will only give you what you need, not what you want. So we need to keep that in alignment. If it's part of your chart or part of your cycle, it will manifest it for you very quickly. And same with the healing side. So if someone really needs to be healed from something, the guides will allow it to happen. Now, crystal healing grids are freaking amazing. I taught this to one of my Reiki students. She went home that day, went into a healing room, done what exactly as I said. And what she done is she started making a list of what she wanted to manifest in her life. And to the point and to the T, she then set that up. Within a week, these things started to manifest for her, and it completely freaked her out. And so, incredible, absolutely incredible work that we're about to do right now. So I'm going to go and move the screen so you can see what we have and what you're going to need for this process. Now, you can use this for manifestation. What do you want to bring in? It can be a new lover. It can bring in a new job opportunity, passing of exams, anything you want to manifest in the physical realm. Now, you can also use it for distant healing. So if someone's going for an operation at a specific time next week at this site, at this hospital, you can then also create it for them on their behalf. Okay, so it's a very powerful tool for anyone wanting to have a concrete energy to make things work. Now, there's a few things you're going to need, so I'm going to show you exactly what you need. So just bear with me. Okay. I'm going to highly recommend you get a tray, okay, so just a simple little tray that you can pick up and move around, okay, that's quite important. A piece of paper with their name, surname that needs to be healed, or a photograph of them, or name, surname, date of birth, and as much information as possible on the front page. On the back of it, you'll write down what is wrong with them. Maybe healing of the liver, or they're going in for operation on their teeth, whatever that could be. Or if it's manifestation, you can write your name, surname, date of birth, and then on the back of it, please bring in a promotion at work. I need a new partner. I want to manifest 3 clients per day. It can be whatever you need it to be. Now, we are going to be working with crystals, so I'm going to show you what that means. We will then place this picture down below, okay, with the name facing me. That's perfectly fine. Now, you're going to need a crystal. Any size crystal, doesn't matter. It can be a clear quartz cluster, or just a point as you see it right now. You'll then put it in the middle of your grid. Just a few things to be aware of. Crystal grids are very active. You don't want them in your bedroom. They will keep you up at night, especially when you find that you're a light sleeper as it is. So just be aware of that. Okay, so the next thing you need is little terminations of points. Okay, any size, doesn't matter, perfectly fine. We're going to need 6 of these. Okay, so there's 1 crystal for the middle. That can be any crystal you have. You'll need 6 points, terminations, okay. You are going to need some press stick. So as you can see, some press stick just to stick things down, okay. You can use tumbled stones. That's perfectly fine. The chakra stones are perfect for this to manifest. And a crystal that is long enough to touch your palm. Okay, so your fingers need to be able to go over it in this way. Okay, that's how you're going to hold the crystal to connect them. Okay, so let me go ahead and start. You also need a white candle. This is just added extra that you don't need it, but it's just nice to know that when this has burned, it starts working. Okay, so let's go and give you some information about this. So we're gonna just chat a little bit. Okay, so one is, there's a few things. Try not to keep it in your healing room. You're not going to sleep at night. Second thing is, be careful what you're going to manifest or what you're wishing for. That's really important because we want to make sure that we are in alignment with what we're asking the universe for. Now, that's really important key. Now, thirdly, that is for the highest good of everyone concerned. Okay, so we only use this for light work. We do not use it for anything that, like trying to get a partner back or any of that sort of thing. That is working with negative energy, and we don't want this in this type of work. Okay, it will manifest, and then you're responsible for that karma. The third thing is, if any of these crystals move, this is why the press stick is so important. If these crystals move, the grid gets broken, and then you have to reset it, and I'll show you how and what to do. But just keep that in mind. This is why we need the press stick for these ones. And the grid will last for 24 hours, and you just have to reset it, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it and what you can expect. Okay, so just to recap, this type of crystal for the middle, these types of crystals, 6 of them for the outer, in the shape of a Star of David. Okay, the tumble pieces can go between them, and this is your connector crystal, one big one. Okay, they can be any color, any type of crystal, and it will still work. Okay, so let me show you how to activate. All right, so we've got the crystal on top of the what we want to manifest. Okay, so just bear in mind that we're going to be sticking these outer crystals in the Star of David. Okay, so if you don't know what the Star of David means, it is a 6-pointed star. It's the same symbol that what Jewish people use. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so we're going to take one crystal with the point facing inward. Okay, and we'll press it down. I'm going to create the first triangle so you can see what it looks like. And don't be afraid to play. And I think this is what's nice, when you start seeing it work, your belief in it becomes so much stronger. Okay, so look at what I've done. If you take your hands like this, here's one, here's one, here's one. It's a triangle. And all you do is you do this. And in the 4 corners of my hand, that's where you place a crystal. So one here, one here, one here. Does it make sense? There, there, and there. That's your first triangle. Your second triangle is an upside down triangle. So I'll show you exactly what that looks like, and I'm going to just press these down. Just bear with me. There we go. The most important crystals moving are these outer clear quartz ones. Okay, they're really important. Okay, so if you look at this over here, there's that upside down triangle there, there, and here, and then the downward triangle is here in this corner and this corner. All of them are facing inwards. Okay, the points are connecting to the middle crystal. Now this one hasn't been stuck down, that's perfectly fine. I'll just be extra careful when moving it. Okay, just be aware that you want to keep it away from people. You don't want anyone touching it, you don't want people looking at it. So I will put this on top of a cupboard, and then it's safe and it's out of the way. Preferably not in the bedroom. You won't sleep. Okay, it generates a lot of energy. So the crystal's energy comes through here to the center one, and that beams to the person to manifest. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Then if I want to be fancy, smancy, added extra, not important. These ones can be added in anywhere, it's perfectly fine. You can also do it in the inner circle, perfectly okay. There's no right, there's no wrong. You can also do it right around the center piece. Okay. All right. So now we're going to be starting with this. I'm going to take these other crystals away, just so you can focus on the first thing. All right. So we're going to be activating the first triangle, the one that does this. Okay, that one. So when I do that, I put it over here, here, and here first. Okay, I'm using my connector crystal. I'm taking energy from the outer crystal, and I'm visualizing light going to the middle, back again, and back again. That's once. Here, 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 and here. I like to touch the crystals, and I like to really connect and draw a lot of lines through that crystal to the middle crystal to really emphasize I want this line to be here use your imagination, visualize light coming out of the crystal and working very strongly, okay? And I'll do that about 3 times. Okay, that's your first crystal. Then we're going to do the upside down triangle. So you're going to do this, flip it this way and this way down. Okay, so it's this crystal here and here. All right, so it's a little bit hard to see, I do know, but try and just follow the instructions. Okay, from here to there, back again, and I'm just connecting. My intention here is just add, connect these crystals completely, and you'll feel it. You know, you'll feel your body getting warm as you're working with these crystals. You're working with the energies, okay? And I do each one 3 times. Okay, you can touch the crystals or you can work above them. That's perfectly fine. Use your imagination. Okay. When that, you'll instantly know when it's done. Okay. If you don't know what to do, you can also just take each crystal going clockwise and draw it into the middle crystal as well. That it will also work. Okay, so don't overthink it. It's really simple. Now we're going to do 3 circles going around. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Then I place this crystal facing inward, and your grid is now set. Okay, so what will happen is that it will start getting warm. If you shake your hands and you put your hands over, you'll feel this intense heat coming from the crystals. These outer crystals are being entered to the middle one, that one sending it out to the universe. And this is on for 48 hours, it will remain on. When you recharge it, you just redo the step again. Okay, you connect all the outer pieces to the middle crystal, going right around clockwise, and then you'll draw 3 circles clockwise. And this crystal can be facing inward or can be facing outward. If it's facing outward, it's going to drain anything out. So if there's an illness that stays with your family member, you can point this one outward and that can suck out the bad energy. Let it go through that crystal out. Okay. And when we put it in with the point facing inwards, it means it's bringing energy into the situation. Point base facing outwards means that it's going to be drawing out anything that does not serve you. Now, you'll put this one over here, rub your hands together. If you put your hands above the grid, your hands should go hot with energy. Now, that means it's active for the next 48 hours, okay? I would do this manifestation over 1 week and see when it manifests and how quickly it manifests. If things start manifesting, leave it. Do not touch it, okay? I also can sometimes do multiple grids for people. I'll also then put these tumblestones in and around. Okay, that's perfectly fine as an extra layer, just to bring in extra healings and all these different energies that we want to manifest. And it really is a powerful tool. Now, don't underestimate it, okay? It is really something amazing. And this is one of the very cool tools that I've got when I was 16, and I've worked with it until now, which is absolutely amazing to see. You should start seeing results within a week or so. So if someone's going in for an operation, I do it a week before, unless it's an emergency and it's just happened now. Then just do it anyway, it's perfectly fine. The healing effects are long-lasting. In the center piece, around the main one, if you put medication over here, if they're on chemo or anything of that sort, you can put it in the middle of this grid and it becomes highly charged, and less side effects will occur. Okay, so keep that in mind as well. You can also put a glass of water over here and then drink the water when it's done. When I have the candle on the last step, when everything's connected and I'm quite happy with the energy, I just simply light the tea light candle to be next to it or in the grid. This will feed energy to the grid and make it stronger. Now, to make this grid one step further, if in Reiki 2 you got your Reiki symbols, you could draw the Reiki symbols big with the name 3 times each symbol and tap it into the energy, okay? And then you'll find it becomes super powerful, okay? And these symbols will then be into your manifestation and actually manifest everything for you. So it's quite a double-ended thing. You can combine so many elements to this type of work and it will start working. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please comment down below. Have you ever tried crystal grids? I want to hear from you. If you haven't liked, shared or subscribed, please do so now. It takes quite a long time to make these videos, but it's always a pleasure to have you on board. So I would like you to be part of my family. And thank you so much for this video. Much love to all my viewers, and thank you for watching till the end. Much love. Cheers, cheers.